Okay, you lot are dragging it with the Philip Rivers stuff. Somebody's got to say it. I'll be the one to say it. I see what agenda y'all trying to get off with this Philip Rivers stuff. Oh, we used to have gods playing quarterback. The quarterback position. Look how smart he is. He is so cerebral. What happened? Philip Rivers is 44 years old. Okay, what's impressive about what Philip Rivers is doing right now is he's withstanding the physical nature of the NFL. And he's making sure he doesn't get hit. And if he does get hit, he's getting right back up. That's what's impressive. He's supposed to be smart. That is the best asset he has. On top of that, rightfully so, I do agree with y'all. He is a great quarterback. Most likely going to be a Hall of Famer when his clock restarts. But however, y'all are acting like what he's doing, right, is not appropriate for his age as a guy that's now he was coaching high school ball. He's played football his entire life. And then y'all are discrediting a lot of quarterbacks that younger, doing the same, learned the same, getting better at the same, and also you're using it to push another agenda off. You know where I'm going with this. And the reality is, young quarterbacks coming in the league, the stars, especially Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, Jordan Love, name them all, throw them all in there. I'm sure I'm missing some. Bo Nix, Drake May. You got the top tier, mid tier, you know what I'm saying? Trevor Lawrence. You got guys, you know what I'm saying? And they are all trying to figure it out. Defenses, you know what I'm saying, get a little more complicated. They keep learning and they get better. But when y'all start saying some of this stuff, dog whistles, quarterback's always been a cerebral position. Cerebral position was absolutely ruined post 2018 by Lamar Jackson and Kyler Murray. So just because your guy is mobile, that means he's not smart? No. Guys coming in the league, the NFL's got a steep learning curve, right? They come in, they use their athleticism. Lamar more than Kyler Murray. Lamar is the greater talent. See, you don't even know ball, but you just use two quarterbacks who share something in common. They're both mobile and a block. But anyway, you say Lamar Jackson, who's a greater talent and, in my opinion, better at the quarterback position than Kyler Murray. You group them together. Then you said teams focus more on athleticism rather than intelligence. Purdy going last in 2022 says something. Says everything. What's so special about Brock Purdy? He's cool. He's good. Why are you assuming Purdy is more intelligent than a Lamar Jackson? A lack of athleticism doesn't automatically mean you're intelligent. An abundance of athleticism doesn't automatically mean you don't know the cerebral nature of the quarterback position. It does help. Kirk Cousins just broke it down how the NFL game reading defense has kind of changed a little bit. So, of course, and it requires a little more out of you because before they used to go whether you recognize two high, one high, you know what I'm saying? But now the coaches is teaching guys based off progression because the coaches were stealing off college. You don't even know ball. The coaches lately in NFL taking a lot of stuff from college. So that kind of changed things up a little bit. But, of course, a 44-year-old man in Philip Rivers is going to be more advanced in his learning of the quarterback position than the guys that are in their prime or just came to the league. But for what it's worth, a good 75% of the stuff that Philip Rivers is doing as a goddamn OG, I'm seeing a lot of quarterbacks do that. There are the knuckleheads that just go to the line of scrimmage and can't process nothing. And I think there's a very small select few. I mean, it's a tiny number. And I'm talking about guys like maybe Johnny Manziel back in the days. But this idea that quarterbacks just aren't trying to be cerebral and you know what I'm saying, learning what's going on. Nah, defenses are trying to stop them too. They're disguising things a little better. Have you watched Brian Flores' defense lately? I couldn't figure out what he's running in that. I'm a beast. Okay? So, this assumption, Philip Rivers, Tom Brady, Ben Roethlisberger, all these guys y'all want to throw out there, you know what I'm saying? That if they all stepped in right now in the NFL, yes, they would know most of the stuff because they've done it 15, 20 years. The problem is, can they withstand the physical nature of the game? And that's what Philip Rivers should be getting a lot more credit for. Not that he shouldn't get any credit off of being smart, but this is like, I don't know, a professor that already got his PhD going back to high school. And you're like, yeah, he's really great at biology. How does that ninja do in phys ed? Philip Rivers right now is actually doing pretty well in phys ed. That's the thing. On top of the fact that he already knows biology. Okay? Good talk.